The Philippines is aiming for 50% renewable energy by 2040, a bold and ambitious target for a developing nation that has long struggled with high electricity costs and frequent blackouts. This goal, if achieved, would mark a dramatic shift in the country's energy landscape and set a new standard for the region. For decades, energy insecurity has held back the country's economic potential, leaving businesses and families vulnerable to sudden outages and unpredictable power bills. But now, a quiet revolution is underway, transforming the Philippines into a regional energy powerhouse. Across the archipelago, new projects are rising, and the energy sector is buzzing with innovation and hope. This surge is driven by necessity. Stable, affordable energy is essential for growth, education, and everyday life. Reliable electricity means brighter futures for students, thriving businesses, and more comfortable homes. The government has launched an aggressive modernization campaign, resulting in a double-digit increase in installed power capacity in just 5 years. This rapid expansion is laying the groundwork for a more resilient and robust energy system. The strategy is diversified. Massive solar farms in Luzon harness the sun's power, cutting-edge geothermal in Visayas taps into the Earth's heat, and efficient natural gas plants are coming online to ensure a steady supply. This dual approach keeps the lights on today while building a cleaner, more sustainable tomorrow. It's a careful balance between meeting current demands and investing in future generations. The pace has surprised international observers. The Philippines is now outpacing many of its neighbors in renewable energy adoption and infrastructure upgrades, earning recognition on the global stage. This isn't just about megawatts, it's about national resilience and economic independence. Reliable power means industries can operate without fear of shutdowns and communities can weather storms with confidence. By diversifying its energy mix, the country is reducing its reliance on volatile global fuel markets, insulating itself from sudden price spikes and supply disruptions that have historically caused hardship. Every new solar panel and geothermal well brings greater energy independence, empowering local communities and creating new opportunities for skilled workers and entrepreneurs. This stability is attracting investment, creating jobs, and improving lives. International partners are taking notice, and local businesses are thriving thanks to reliable, affordable power. The Philippines' energy story is shifting from struggle to strategic ambition. What was once a tale of shortages and setbacks is now one of progress, innovation, and hope. It's a narrative of a nation taking control of its destiny, one power plant at a time, with engineers, workers, and leaders all playing a part in this transformation. The world is starting to pay attention. Analysts, investors, and ordinary people alike are watching as the Philippines redefines what's possible for emerging economies. The Philippines is no longer just keeping up, it's setting the pace, lighting the way for others in the region to follow. Why has this transformation gone largely unnoticed? Despite significant changes underway, the Philippines remains a blind spot on the global energy map. Global focus remains on energy giants like China and the US, leaving the Philippines in the shadows. The world's attention is drawn to the power struggles and innovations of these superpowers, overshadowing smaller but equally important stories. The country's story is often lost amid headlines about political instability and natural disasters. When the Philippines does make international news, it's usually for crises, not for progress. Outdated perceptions have kept investors and analysts from seeing the real progress. Many still view the country through the lens of its past challenges, missing the dynamic changes happening today. The energy sector's complexity, fragmented among private companies and regional grids, makes it hard for outsiders to grasp the big picture. This patchwork system can seem chaotic, but it's also a source of resilience and innovation. Unlike countries with a single-state utility, the Philippines' liberalized market is a web of contracts and regulations. Navigating this landscape requires local knowledge and adaptability, which many foreign observers lack. The government and private sector have focused on building, not broadcasting their achievements. Their priority has been to deliver results on the ground, rather than seek international recognition. Only now, as projects come online and capacity grows, is the scale of change becoming undeniable. The numbers are starting to speak for themselves, and the impact is visible across the archipelago. The world is finally starting to notice. International media and investors are beginning to pay attention to the Philippines' energy transformation. The Philippines' energy boom is a story that challenges old stereotypes. It's a narrative of resilience, adaptation, and forward-thinking strategies. It's a reminder that innovation can thrive in unexpected places. Rural communities are now home to cutting-edge renewable projects, proving that progress isn't limited to big cities. The country is emerging as a serious energy player. Its leaders are now sharing their experiences and insights on the global stage, inspiring others in the region. Its achievements are rewriting the narrative for Southeast Asia. The Philippines is setting new benchmarks for what's possible in the region's energy sector. The spotlight is shifting, and the story is just beginning. As the world watches, the Philippines is poised to become a model for emerging energy markets everywhere. The energy revolution began with a bold policy shift, the Electric Power Industry Reform Act of 2001. This law broke up the state monopoly, inviting private investment and competition. The Renewable Energy Act of 2008 followed, guaranteeing fixed prices for green power and mandating utilities to buy renewables. These policies gave investors the confidence to pour billions into solar, wind, and biomass. In 2022, the government allowed 100% foreign ownership of renewable projects, opening the floodgates for international capital. Streamlined permitting and fast tracking of key projects have cut through red tape. The result? A market-driven, investor-friendly environment. The Philippines has unlocked its grid's potential with smart, targeted reforms. Policy clarity and efficiency are fueling the energy boom. The Philippines is harnessing its natural bounty, geothermal, solar, wind, and more, on an industrial scale. Geothermal power, thanks to the Ring of Fire, provides reliable baseload electricity. Solar is booming, with vast farms rising across Luzon and Negros, energizing both cities and remote islands. Wind farms, from Bangi Bay to Guimaras, are multiplying as technology improves. Hydropower and biomass are also gaining ground with a focus on smaller, eco-friendly projects. This diversified approach is key. No single technology dominates. The country is building a resilient, multifaceted green energy system. Jobs are created, rural areas are electrified, and energy poverty is being tackled. The Philippines is transforming into a true green archipelago. Its renewable surge is setting a new standard for the region. Despite the green push, conventional power remains vital for the Philippines' energy security. A full transition to renewables isn't feasible yet. Natural gas is the bridge, providing reliable baseload and flexibility. New LNG terminals and efficient gas plants are replacing older, dirtier facilities. Coal still supplies a significant share, but new coal plants are on hold as the country plans a gradual phase-out. The focus is on cleaner, more efficient operations while renewables and gas ramp up. This balanced strategy ensures reliability, affordability, and progress toward lower emissions. The Philippines is avoiding an all-or-nothing approach. It's a pragmatic model for developing nations. The energy transition here is about evolution, not revolution. International investors are pouring into the Philippine energy sector, accelerating its transformation. 100% foreign ownership of renewables has attracted major players from Asia, Europe, and North America. These partnerships bring capital, technology, and expertise, driving down costs and speeding up deployment. Foreign firms are also modernizing the grid with smart tech and energy storage. Upgraded infrastructure is connecting new power plants to where they're needed most. Successful projects are building global confidence, drawing even more investment. Development banks are backing the boom, adding credibility. The Philippines is now a prime destination for energy investment in Southeast Asia. Foreign capital is turning ambition into reality. In Southeast Asia, the Philippines' energy strategy stands out. Vietnam's rapid solar build-out has strained its grid, while Indonesia's transition is slow and state-dominated. Thailand's renewables growth has plateaued, focusing now on efficiency. The Philippines, meanwhile, is aggressively expanding capacity with a liberalized, investor-friendly approach. Its mix of pro-renewable policies and pragmatic use of bridge fuels is unique. The country is learning from its neighbors' missteps, avoiding grid instability and policy inertia. The result? The Philippines is now the epicenter of large-scale energy development in the region. Its balanced, sustainable strategy is attracting global attention. The Philippine model is emerging as a blueprint for integrated energy development. It's setting a new standard for the developing world. The Philippines' rise as an energy leader has global significance. It offers a new template for developing nations balancing growth, reliability, and climate goals. The country's model, market liberalization, targeted incentives, and pragmatic bridge fuels, is replicable worldwide. Its energy boom is reshaping regional supply chains, attracting manufacturing and diversifying the Indo-Pacific economy. By reducing fuel imports, the Philippines gains security and policy independence. Its private sector-driven approach contrasts with China's state-led model, strengthening the case for open markets. Every megawatt of clean energy helps fight climate change and sets a precedent for other emerging economies. The Philippines proves the energy transition isn't just for rich countries. Its leadership sends a powerful message: sustainable growth is possible for all. The world is watching and learning. The Philippines' energy boom is no longer a secret. It's become a standout story in Southeast Asia, drawing attention from both regional neighbors and the global community. Bold reforms and a surge of foreign investment have built a modern, resilient energy sector that is rapidly evolving to meet the demands of a growing nation. The country's dual-track strategy, embracing both renewables like solar and wind while also investing in cleaner conventional power, has attracted global attention and set new benchmarks for innovation. The Philippines is now seen as a model for emerging economies seeking sustainable growth, inspiring leaders from around the world to learn from its progress. But the challenge ahead is clear. Can this impressive momentum truly be sustained in the long run, especially as energy demands continue to rise? Infrastructure must not only withstand climate risks like typhoons and flooding, but also ensure that the benefits of progress reach all communities, from bustling cities to remote villages. The transition away from fossil fuels must accelerate to keep pace with global climate goals, requiring careful planning and decisive action. The foundation is strong, but the future depends on balancing today's urgent needs with tomorrow's responsibilities, ensuring that growth remains both inclusive and sustainable. The Philippines has truly rewritten its energy narrative, transforming challenges into opportunities for innovation and progress. Now the world is watching closely to see if the Philippines can sustain this remarkable transformation and continue leading the way toward a cleaner, brighter future.